Today, we're going to talk about mind over matter. Beautiful topic, right? You never say matter over mind, but it's always mind over matter. What does mind tell our body? It's very interesting. Mind is always chatting. Mind is talking to the body. Oh, beautiful. Now I get to see forms. Beautiful. So when mind is talking to the body, how will we know? It's so subtle that unless you stay quiet and stay in silence, you will not know what the mind is talking. So let us go ahead and observe that. Experiment just for 1 minute. Sit with yourself and just remain quiet and observe your thoughts. Shall we do that? Just for a minute. And relax. Okay. So in 1 minute, it's kind of hard to detect where the mind went. But did anybody's mind go somewhere else? Yeah. The mind has ability to go from here to somewhere within a second. So imagine the mind is talking to your body throughout the day. Everything that the mind is talking, the body is absorbing. So the mind has such a critical part to play in how our body is impacted. That's why when we even do the breathing part is half the work. Because we can be breathing, but the mind can go many places. But when the mind is aligned with the breathing, the action, then there is an alignment where the mind is watching. The eye, the soul, I'm observing what the body is doing. And when we are connected, that's when the energy is connected with the mind and body. Now, throughout the whole day, the mind is saying a lot of things. Yeah, when there is a pain, the mind talks even more. If there is any ailments, mind is talking more. And everything is impacting the body, everything. So let's say a doctor said whatever they have to say, but the mind continues to chatter with yourself. Oh no, what now? It continues. Every situation, there is situation that can be 1 second, 5 seconds, or a minute. But after that, the mind with the intellect is trying to come up with some sort of ideas, what that person said or what the situation was trying to tell me. So it keeps chattering. So how do you quieten the mind? Well, everyone's mind is their own mind, so I cannot help with that. But I can tell you that whatever you think with mind impacts your whole day, impacts your body in such a way that if your mind has ability to think positive and the negative. It's so subtle that the moment we're not aware, the mind can go in the opposite direction. So positive and negative is constantly going on. If I turn the switch on to positivity, then the situation can bring that mind into negative thoughts. And when that negative thoughts come in, it's my job to bring it and shift it into positive. So this game of negative, positive, up and down is continuing throughout the day. Imagine so much work mind has to do. If that much work mind has to do, shouldn't we pay attention? Yeah. So throughout the workshop, we're going to see where our mind is going. We're going to do a few breathing techniques, which we talked about last time, being your own doctor, right? Your mind can become your own doctor, or your mind can become your own patient. If the mind says, no, you're not well, then you're opposite to the doctor. Mind says, yes, I can heal my body, then you become a doctor. So easy. So let's take a deep inhalation and chant Om 5 times, just to bring that energy of calm and peace within us. Let's take a deep inhalation. Om. 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 Now, in that awareness, we're going to take a deep inhalation. Let's give some work to the mind. Visualize I, the soul, am the healer of this body. And the mind is now speaking to the body as we inhale. And as you exhale, it releases anything that we should not keep. So when mind is in alignment with the body, then constant energy movement of whatever the mind is saying, the body is receiving. So let us now tell the mind what to think. With our mind, let us visualize that I'm healthy and I'm perfect. With our mind, we can continue to inhale and exhale. With our mind, we can bring pharmacy. With our mind, we can bring the opposite. So all the chemicals that are being released, it is released through our thoughts. So I can bring with my mind illness, which does not exist. And I can bring with my mind the ease. Same time, what my mind is thinking requires awareness. As we inhale and exhale, let us bring that awareness that my mind is the source for this body to be healthy or to be opposite. If my mind is positive throughout the day, the body will feel light. And we have noticed that when we're happy, the day goes by really fast. As they say, when you're happy, time flies. What does that mean? That means the mind is happy doing whatever it's doing. And if the mind can create upheaval, any tension, any heaviness, then the day will go very, very slow. So now just visualize with my mind I'm creating such beautiful, peaceful thoughts that I'm a being of love. Let's radiate that love into each and every cells of my respiratory system. My immune system is made of a lot of things. It's not just my breath in and out, my lungs. Every thought I create determines my immunity. If my willpower is, if my intentions are strong, if any intention is powerful, my willpower becomes that powerful and my immunity becomes that powerful. As we inhale and exhale, let us tell our mind, I, the soul, am using the faculty of mind and intellect to do all the work throughout the day. If my mind becomes my best friend, imagine spending a day with your best friend. How would it be? Beautiful. Imagine if it does the opposite, that same mind who goes in the opposite direction. Imagine spending the whole day with that. Very subtle, yet the secret to good health is that. As you inhale, what are you feeding your body? One is food and the other is your thoughts. Thoughts have a greater impact than the food. As we know, in old time, rishis and saints, they used to breathe and make the body perfect. How did they do that? The mind has such a willpower, but the intention has to be very clear. As I inhale and exhale, I release anything that I should not be having or feeling. My thoughts create emotions, feelings. If throughout the day, if my emotions are happy, then the body will be happy. And that's why a lot of ailments go away when they say, go out and enjoy. when they're given very few months to live. They go and enjoy, the body heals. Because our mind has forgotten to think in that positive mode all the time because we're not aware. If you give direction to the mind, then the mind knows exactly what to feed the body. Feed your body positive thoughts, irrespective of upheaval. Irrespective of fear, my mind is my own creation. Even if I see fear, it is my job to take it or not to take it. With that awareness, breath brings that awareness that this life source of this body is through this soul consciousness. Being in that awareness radiates pure positive thoughts to the body. So continuing in that way every day for a few minutes, the body will naturally heal. Body doesn't need much. It needs positive thoughts. And each one of us have different sanskars, different habits of thinking. But if we can change that, we can change our body's chemicals, DNA. All right, let's go ahead and do our next breathing, forceful exhalation. Now, when I'm doing this breathing, the mind has to be very clear what it wants to throw out, what it wants to exhale, detox. So let's do our second breathing, forceful exhalation. So if you're first time, go ahead and put your finger right below your nostrils. And as you exhale, you will feel the air coming out of your nostrils and your midsection will go in. The more powerful the breath out, that means my intentions are very clear, what I don't want to keep inside. So as you exhale, go ahead and release. Let's continue that breathing for some time with the awareness what I want to release. As I exhale, visualize that I'm being of love, compassionate, power. I radiate that energy into my body. Anything that I am not, your body will cleanse that out. So invoking what you are, what you're not, your body will cleanse out. But emerging what you are is the secret. The moment I say I'm peaceful, anything opposite to that, it will release. The moment I say to the mind, I'm happy, then the body releases anything other than that. So keep exhaling. What is it that you want? Keep inhaling that in a very subtle way. Exhalation, your body will release in each and every cells in your body will start dancing in joy. All of a sudden, they're talking to the body and saying, where were you? To the mind, why didn't you give me this medicine before? The mind said, I'm very sorry. I got, fill in the blank. I got disturbed by so-and-so. I got disturbed by so-and-so. But now in my awareness, I know what I need to do. And I'm going to feed you this as much as I can. And each and every cells are now repairing the damage we had done, not being in that awareness. The damage is also caused by us, and the healing is also happening through us. If I am the main player, if I am the creator and destroyer, just continue to visualize that I am a being of love. I radiate. An attitude of gratitude is so important. Just being thankful in every situation. Just program that mind. Irrespective of anything outside, my mind is my property. And my property, I'm going to take care. Yeah, imagine if somebody comes and throws something outside your property or inside the house, we'll say, please. The mind continues to clean with that awareness that cleansing is happening. With that cleansing, anything that we have been keeping will get released. Just continue to say, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm perfect, I'm happy with life. Everything that is good, good, good. Is everything happening good in your life? It's a question people ask. Well, if I'm not feeling good, how can I create my thoughts to be thinking good? But only when we are not feeling good, we take medicine. When our body is not feeling good, the mind needs to be in that mode. If it shifts to another one, then I'm not giving the right prescription to the body. If I am the creator of the chemicals, if my pharmacy is doing the opposite reaction to the chemicals I'm creating, then we ourselves are the creator of the problems. We ourselves are the creator of the hormonal imbalances, because every thought creates chemical balance in our body. And relax. Wonderful. So mind has a lot to do. So bring that mind into the gear of positivity. Now, with our next breathing, the brain, very important part that plays deciding. So let's close our right side. Inhale through your left. Close your left with your fingers. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Let us continue to do this, and let's program as we are doing this breathing. The mind is telling that my left and right side of the brain is completely balanced, under my control, doing such a wonderful job. Keep visualizing that whatever thoughts I create, the intellect is sending the energy via brain. Each and every signaling system is going into every cells of your body. So now visualize that I am healthy and I'm perfect. Every thought I create is radiating into each and every organs of my body. I am very happy the way the whole system, this body, the whole system behind the scene is doing a wonderful job in serving me so I can serve others. Keep radiating through your mind anything that you want to achieve, whatever it is. Just continue to send those vibrations. Continue to visualize with your mind that my brain is sending the signal to the body. My brain is connected to that divine source of light and might. Let us receive that light and might and radiate that light into each and every cells of your body. If I am the source of happiness, when I connect to the supreme source of happiness, I'm getting abundance of positivity, and that positivity is radiating throughout the entire system. and relax. Okay. So mind is going to do the job of thinking, and that thinking, which area of thinking that I'm focusing on, is giving the source of life to the body. Yeah? The life source. Through the breath, the body is receiving that energy. So now with that, let's go ahead and do some stretches. And thanking this body as you inhale in gratitude, the moment we have a pure, positive gratitude feelings, the attitude changes, isn't it? The moment we have the opposite can also be seen through the energy of the form. So let us visualize. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this body, and this body is my gift from God. It was given to me in such a beautiful way. And when I leave this body, can I give it back in that same usage after using it in that beautiful way? I was giving somebody an example yesterday that, let's say your friend lets you borrow their car. You drive for 5 years, a beautiful brand new car, and you return it to your friend with lots of dents, dirty. Your friend will even say, "What have you done to my car?" So God says, same thing. I've given you such a beautiful body. With your mind, what have you created? Because everything we are creating is manifesting into the body. We are the mechanic of this body. Whatever this mechanic does, that's how this car is being run. If the mechanic is smart, it will know how to repair. If the mechanic is not in tune, doesn't know how to repair, will continue to take this car to different mechanics and relax. So interlock your fingers on top of your head. As they say, the body heals. What does that mean? God has given such a beautiful mechanism that even though we are breathing, and a lot of times you're not even aware, this machine, this body continues to do that. Stretch as far as you can and visualize that I'm healthy, I'm perfect, my mind and body completely aligned. If I'm having conversation with my body, the body is also having conversation with the mind. How does body do the conversation with the mind? With the symptoms. The body says, my knees are paining. Symptoms. The mind says, yes, I'm aware. I'm so sorry. I did not use you properly. I'm going to do all in my best to make you feel better. Because now my gear is shifting in positive mode. You will heal. And both are having the conversation. The knees are saying, thank you. Thank you for the awareness that I was going through the pain. And I know you're going to take care of me now. healing is happening. And relax. Arms straight, embracing pose as we embrace everything that comes into our life. And as we exhale, we release whatever we're not able to take. Inhale, visualize that we're hugging that divine source of light shining right in me. I radiate that light back to whoever needs it. Visualize that I, the soul, am healthy, wealthy, and happy. And the moment I create those thoughts, the body says, yes, we are. Thank you. As we inhale, visualize that this body that I've been gifted is perfect. As you exhale, give it back. As you inhale, life is good. And exhale, beautiful. Inhale, and visualize that I'm a being of love, compassion. As I radiate that back, anything that I have, I give it back. And then I receive more, and I give that back again. Attitude of gratitude. And relax. Okay, wonderful. Everyone doing good? Okay, now with your left hand on the right side, and make a U with your right arm, and just go to the side and visualize that my right side of the body is healthy and perfect, flexible. If I create flexibility in my mind with lesser positive thoughts, the body will also feel light. Nowadays, everyone says, if you want to become lighter, eat light. What does that mean? Well, we can have the light food, but if my mind is heavy, that light food that I'm eating, I won't be able to digest it. So again, creating that mindset. Under no circumstances, I will let this mind create anything opposite. Okay, and relax. Now, as we inhale, look up, and exhale down. Inhale up. Let us visualize that supreme light. I'm connected with my Father. He's giving us all His might and His powers. As I radiate that into my neck and shoulders, my neck and shoulders become light. And just relaxing and releasing. Releasing something that is making you heavy. Keeping light and might. And the more and more we remain light, the more and more the body will also respond in that way. Now, how can mind be in this awareness whole day? Inhale right, exhale in the middle, inhale left, inhale right. Well, that job only I can do. If the mind goes anywhere, it is my job to bring it back into alignment. So yes, it will go. The moment I bring it back, it will come back. If it doesn't come back, then we have to know, is our mind entertained by anything else other than me? If I am the best friend, has there been anyone else who has taken that spot? With that awareness, still clockwise, the mind will always remain in your control. Today, with the mind, they have created so many diseases, imbalances that are happening just with the mind shifting into the opposite. Imagine if we can bring that mind back to alignment. Majority of the diseases, which we call 80% is psychosomatic, can be reversed. Now, even the reports and everything outside shows there is nothing wrong in the body. So then the doctor says it's psychosomatic. It's in your mind. And if it's in your mind, then we have to think, pause, and say yes. Reverse. If it's in my mind, what is disturbing my mind? Who is taking this mind to another world? Slowly and surely, breathe, bring the awareness. The breath is the most powerful tool because the breath itself, the life source, is serving this body. Without the oxygen, this body cannot survive more than 5 to 7 minutes. So sit with yourself, breathe in and bring that mind back into alignment. And relax. And now with our fingers, visualize my fingers are perfect. Be happy with your car. Because if we're not happy, then we'll go search for another car, thinking that car is beautiful, that car is beautiful. But if you're happy with your car, and this is the only car actually we're going to be with, then why search? Why not be the mechanic to fix this car that we have in the best way? The moment the mind had that determination, that intention becomes clear, that I want to do this, there is nothing in this world which can stop. and relax. But opposite is also true. If I don't have that intention, nothing, no will, even God's will won't change my destiny. Meaning, if I become opposite, if my mind becomes opposite to be positive, there's nothing anyone can do. Nothing. So just visualize the mind is your pharmacy. Mind is your best friend. Learn to be aware of where that mind is going, shifting. Bring it back. Stay in our self-respect. Meaning, no matter what everyone says, I know how this car drives. That's it. Do an experiment. Experiment and experience. Unless we do experiments with our own car, how will we become great mechanic? Just continue to experiment with your mind. One day, positive thoughts, and you see how body repairs itself. And the next day, do the opposite. And whatever you created in that one day will go away as well. So it's an everyday job. It's an everyday task. That's why mind says, keep me busy. Otherwise, my mind will entertain somewhere else. Just keep your mind in a positive gear. If somebody comes, takes it away, puts it into the negative gear, you bring it back. Imagine you're driving and somebody on the side, passenger, puts the car in reverse. You're like, no, it has to be on, try. Reverse, same thing. People will come, shift that gear, you change that gear right away. You don't have much time. Right away. That's checking, changing, being aware, because mind is affecting this body every second. Every second. Hands on your shoulders, elbows in, inhale, up and around. And when we do these stretches, we're actually connecting with the body and saying thank you for such a wonderful job you're doing. Yeah? All the joints, as we do the movement, gets the exercise, and I'm able to check every day if the oil is correct, the fuel is proper. That's it. Imagine not checking your car a long time. The car won't run good. Reverse, inhale, and exhale. Simple stretches. Yeah? The body just needs the movement of joints. That's it. Whether they're ankles, your toes, your feet, your arms, shoulders, elbows, they're all joints that needs to be moved. The energy has to move. That's why if you sit for a long time, your body will say, no, now get up. Okay, let's do the eyeball exercise. We've been on the Zoom for a long time, so seeing this screen, we need to exercise our eyes. Look up and down without moving your head, just the eyeballs up and down. Inhale and exhale. Your mind is so powerful that use it to your advantage. Because the opposite can be done, but I want to use that mind always in the best of best ways. Right, left, right, left, right, left. That's why we say somebody can come and take your peace of mind away. Not peace of your body away, it's the peace of mind. And it's our job to stabilize that mind into peace again. It's an everyday task, second by second, moment by moment, being in the awareness. If I'm in the awareness, it's happening beautifully. Only when I lose that, clockwise, now visualize my eyes are healthy and perfect. They're divine, glowing. Light and might is flowing through these eyes, and I radiate that to each and every soul in the world, to all my brothers and sisters in the world. They're happy, healthy, peaceful. And just circle, going to each and every corner of the sides. Eyes are perfect. Energy is flowing perfectly. The movement is perfect. Reverse, inhale and exhale. And relax. Beautiful. Your eyes are thanking you. Being on the screen for a long time, right? So, mind over matter. Does that make sense? How the mind is impacting our body every second. Every thought I create, the body's chemicals are being released. When the hormones, anything in our body is regulated by chemicals, electric, chemically, and mechanically, all three are functioning. If any one of them is imbalanced, then the body will be imbalanced. So creating that balance is with us. So many people have been told that this is something that's beyond our science. We can't do anything about it. Then they go on proving that if science doesn't have the answer, then hopefully I should have the answer. They go into the treatment of silence or using their power in whichever way, positive, going out into the world, being happy. They come back and they realize that it was all in my mind. And because my mind was always busy doing something else, the moment they brought the awareness, short time I have, you start bringing the awareness and the body heals. Where's that magic coming from? From us. Nobody is creating that, but we have decided that I'm going to do this. If your part is still in this drama, you will continue. But till the end, that should be our part, right? We should leave this world happy, right? We should leave this world happy. So every second is my responsibility. As I said, we should take care of this body. So when we do return this body back to this earth, the mother will say, you have used it in the right way, the Mother Nature. You have used it in the right way. And for that, whenever we use our next form, it will be in that form, with that right, positive, perfect form. What we create, we will take. So we have to, irrespective, we'll have to change either now or in the next form or in the next form, but whenever. Our mind has to take care of this body in a way that we were given, in a beautiful, perfect way. Any questions? No? All good? Everyone's doing good? Probably. Any question? No? All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. We'll take a minute just to pause and say thank you to our Supreme Father for giving us such a joy, beautiful drama, beautiful life, beautiful mind. Everything is so beautiful. So let's be in that gratitude for a moment. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining. It was wonderful having you guys. And it's always, thank you, Sister Antonia and Sister Jenna, of course, who made this possible. She goes, let's offer this. And I said, okay. She goes, I said, let me think. And she goes, no, we're going to do it. So thanks to Sister Jenna as well. Everything is happening because it was meant to be. But thank you all for being here. Thank you. Om Shanti.